Who is Kavin Bharti? The incomplete flight of a 2,71,000 crore rupees heir. Just imagine. An heir whose name carries billions in wealth and the expectations of millions. A name that stands on the legacy of one of the world's biggest telecom companies. But when that heir sets out to chase his dreams and fails time and again, questions are bound to arise. Can money and a family name alone make someone successful? Or does true success belong only to those who stay in the field and face every challenge head-on? This is the story of Kavin Bharti Mittal, a young entrepreneur who had everything, yet watched his destination slip away from his hands. Today, we will dive deep into this very subject. But before that, if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe so you get updates on our latest videos first. So, without any delay, let's begin today's discussion. Kavin was born in 1987. He is the son of Sunil Bharti Mittal, the chairman of the Bharti Group, who is often called India's telecom king. From childhood, Kavin had seen how his father built Airtel, taking it from a small business to becoming the world's fourth largest telecom company. But for Kavin, the journey was not going to be easy. Sunil Mittal always told him, "Your name can open doors in business, but stepping inside that door, you'll have to do that yourself." Perhaps this is why, from a young age, Kavin felt the responsibility to prove himself. His education was equally impressive. After completing his schooling in India, he went on to study mechanical engineering and contract law at the prestigious Imperial College London. Later, he pursued an 𝐮𝐻𝐵A at Stanford University. The purpose of such high-level education was not just to collect degrees, but to sit with some of the brightest minds in the world and understand where technology and business were heading. Kavin once said, "If I have to step out of my father's shadow and become something, I must carve my own identity." In 2012, when smartphones and the internet were rapidly growing in India, Kavin felt the country needed its own messaging app. At that time, foreign apps like WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger were dominating. He launched an app called Heir. Initially, people saw it as just another chatting app. But gradually it introduced unique features: stickers, offline messaging, hidden mode, themes, and support for local languages. These features were not available on WhatsApp back then, and young users quickly fell in love with Heir. By 2016, Heir had achieved massive success. It had crossed 100 million users. From college campuses to small towns, Heir was visible on every youth's phone. The media began calling Kavin the next Mark Zuckerberg of India. Investors also started pouring money in. Big names like SoftBank, Tencent, and Tiger Global became stakeholders. Heir's valuation skyrocketed into the billions of dollars. But the world of technology, as dazzling as it looks, can be just as ruthless. The star of Heir that rose so quickly also began to fade just as fast. WhatsApp launched new features, Facebook tightened its grip, and after Jio's cheap internet disrupted the market, Google and Facebook shifted even more focus toward India. Slowly, people started leaving Heir and moving back to WhatsApp. Kavin tried several times to make a comeback by adding new features. But in 2021, he finally admitted defeat and announced the shutdown of Heir. This decision was nothing short of a shock for India's startup ecosystem. Despite spending crores and raising billions in investment, Heir's journey remained incomplete. But Kavin refused to give up. He said, "When one door closes, another opens." With that belief, he entered the world of gaming and launched a platform called Rush. Rush was a real money gaming platform that offered skill-based mobile games. Players could win real cash by playing, and it integrated Web3 technology along with a play-to-earn model. With the craze of online gaming rising in India, Rush quickly found its place. In just 4 years, it attracted over 10 million users. The company's revenue crossed $50 million, and Kavin felt he had finally found his true destination. But once again, luck wasn't on his side. In 2023, The Indian government imposed strict restrictions on real money gaming. Suddenly, Russia's business stumbled. After discussions with investors and his team, Kavin decided to exit India completely and focus on countries like the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. That same year, he wrote on Substack, "I have made the difficult decision to shut down Heirs completely. After the restrictions in India, expansion here would not be the right use of capital and time." Kavin's post was a shock to India's startup ecosystem. An heir who once dreamed of building India's first unicorn messaging app was now leaving India entirely. The question is, why was Kavin Bharti Mittal failing again and again? Experts believe there are several reasons. First, Heirs managed to attract Indian users but failed to win their loyalty. WhatsApp's network effect and simple interface was so strong that Heirs could never truly compete. Second, in sectors like real money gaming, Indian policies have always been unstable. Something legal today could be banned tomorrow. The space Kavin chose was always surrounded by uncertainty. But was it only because of policies and competition? Or were there flaws in Kavin's own strategy as well? Many analysts argue that Kavin changed business models too often. Sometimes messaging, sometimes gaming, sometimes Web3. This constant shifting made both investors and users lose trust. In the business world, patience and consistency are just as important as innovation. On the other hand, his father, Sunil Bharti Mittal, stands as a contrasting example. It took him 3 decades to build Airtel. He faced ups and downs, battled competition, but never lost patience. The result is that today his net worth stands at $31 billion, and the Bharti Group is counted among India's largest corporate houses. Kavin's story gives us an important lesson. Being an heir and being a successful entrepreneur are two very different things. Inheritance can give you wealth, but respect and success are earned only through hard work. Kavin had everything: money, name, investors, and support. But perhaps the patience and the strength to keep fighting consistently are qualities he is yet to find. Still, this is not the end. Many of the world's greatest entrepreneurs turn their failures into their biggest victories. Steve Jobs was once thrown out of his own company, but he returned to give the world the iPhone. Elon Musk also faced multiple setbacks, yet today he is counted among the most celebrated entrepreneurs. Maybe one day, Kavin Bharti Mittal will return too, and maybe his next attempt will be his biggest triumph.
If this video has taught you something new, do not forget to like and share this video so that this information can reach others as well. Your likes and shares are a source of inspiration for us. If you have any questions or suggestions, please let us know in the comments. It will be our honor to answer your questions and listen to suggestions. And yes, if you like our content, subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon so that you stay connected with every new story. Thank you. GRT Business YouTube channel sources: news from various news agencies, opinion polls, and other public sources. We try to ensure that every report and summary is accurate and verified, but we are not responsible for any dispute or error. Our aim is only to provide you with accurate information.